Hey, Wendy here. I'd like to talk a little bit about repurposing content. Uh, it is the smartest thing ever. It's really making your content work extra hard for you after the investment that you put into it of time and energy. Maybe you put some money into that, but really being able to use it again and again in multiple different ways. One piece of content or one type of content that works really well for that is a case study. Case study is kind of a 1 or 2 page document that really outlines a particular client's story, what they were looking for, what they wanted, how they found you as a business, what happened along the way, what you discovered, what they discovered, and then the outcome. So it's akin to a little bit of a testimonial on steroids. They can be video, they can be text, they can be audio. The beauty is one way that I do this with clients is I will interview while the videographer is there, right? So the videographer is hired separately, and I come in and I ask the interview questions, and the videographer collects all the footage and puts it together as a video without my voice, without my face, none of that. It's client only, plus reels of, other stuff, behind the scenes clips and that kind of thing that the videographer will collect. Now, what happens is the videographer makes a product, which is also an audio potential. So those two pieces are kind of taken care of media-wise. I write a story, the 1 to 2 page document that is then, I like to get it approved by the client. So I'm going to call it, let's say you're my client and you have a customer. I interview your customer, I get the sign off of the story by your customer, and then I turn in the story to my client, who's you, let's just say. So that's kind of how that works. And what you have is an audio, a video, and a text document. You can totally post them digitally, but you can also use the text files as sales marketing leave behinds. You can go over them in sales meetings. You can bring them to trade shows or other types of shows. You can use them like as pieces, the story parts that I write. You can use parts of that in keynote speeches, that kind of thing. It's really kind of endless. Not to mention that case study is evergreen, and you can promote that on social media probably a few times a year. If it's seasonal, all the better. So I wanted to talk about repurposing. There are ways of doing it, and it is a beautiful energy giving thing, because it's not just a one-time show of content. We're working too hard and using too much time to not have it work multiple times for your business, in my opinion. All right, I hope you have a great week. If you have questions about case studies or repurposing content, maybe you already have some that you want to have a little consult about like, how do I use this 10 different ways? Let's talk about that, because that's a good topic. All right, working smarter, not harder. You're already probably doing plenty of that. I'll see you next week.